So the next thing I wanted to show you is actually a very useful tool. It's called Kaltura Capture. You can use it to pre-record your lessons, you can pre-record yourself, you can screencast, so it's just whatever is on your laptop, and you can download it for free through the NSU Sharkmedia website. The website is Sharkmedia.nova.edu, and then you would click on Guest, and you would log in with your NSU credentials. Once you log in, you'll see your name over here. If you click on your name and you click on My Media, this is where you will find all of your recordings, including the ones that you have recorded in Zoom. So they all get submitted to your Sharkmedia accounts, Zoom, Kaltura, and they're all there with the newest one at the top. If you click on Add New, you'll see Kaltura Capture right here. You click on it, and if you've never used it before, it'll probably prompt you to download it to your desktop. Mine I already downloaded, so it's not prompting me. It's just telling me to open it with the app. If you look to the bottom, you'll see that it says download for Windows and download for Mac. You do not need to put in a ticket for this, so you can go ahead and download it, and it should download without any problems. So I'm going to go ahead and open mine, which is the app that I have already previously downloaded. Here there's a library of things that I've downloaded already or recorded, and if I wanted to make a new recording, I would click the red over here, new recording, and it'll look like this. You know, you can move this around on your screen, you can move it out of the way. Here it shows my front camera. I can change it so that it shows surface display, and surface display would be what I'm looking at on my laptop. You can see that the box turned red, or if I just want to record myself and teach a lesson, I can do that, but I can't switch between both of them while I'm recording, so you have to pick one versus the other. If I pick surface display, you'll see a little square at the bottom of the screen with your face in it. So you'll still be in it, but you can't switch between the two while you're recording. You will have to stop the recording and then make another recording. But I do like the surface display because your little picture is still in it. So the students can still see a tiny little rectangle of you. If I wanted to use the rear camera, I would simply click on the camera, and then it would be my rear camera, and then I can switch between front and rear over here. So I would want the front, and then I'm gonna go back to screen because I want the surface, so I would click on screen. Oops, I would click on screen, and then I would click the red record button. It will count down to give you a heads up, and then it'll start recording. You can see at the bottom, your little toolbar, you can see that I've been recording 7 seconds. You can annotate on the screen if you're recording, which is really nice. You would click the color. So I want red, and I just want to use my pen. Make sure that you switch between this, because if you click a color and you have the little arrow, that's your mouse. You have to make sure that you have to click draw, and then there we go. That is what I want you to look at. That is the app for Kaltura. And then you can clear the screen by just clicking the trash can, and it clears everything. You can also use a whiteboard, which is really neat. So it opens up a whiteboard, and I can draw on it. It's not that easy with the mouse, but if you have a Surface pen, then it's easier to do, especially if you're a math teacher. It would be more convenient. So again, when you're done with this, you can hit the trash button. If you want to save the whiteboard, let's say there are important notes that you want to actually post on Canvas once the lesson is done, you can download it by clicking the little download button, or if I'm done with it, I'll just close it. And then when I'm done recording, I can just click stop, and then it asks you if you're sure you want to stop this recording. Just say yes. Then it'll take you to the Kaltura Capture. So make sure that you name it accordingly. Try to be as specific as you can, because when you go to upload to Canvas and you're constantly making videos, you want to know which one to input. That way it's the correct one and the students don't get confused and you don't get confused. So always give it a specific title, like the date and the assignment name. And then if you click save, it automatically saves it to your Kaltura Capture app. If you click save and upload, this is where you can see it in your Sharkmedia account, and it'll be under My Media. It'll be the newest video, and you'll be able to share it from there, which I'll share with you as soon as it uploads. Remember that the longer the video, the longer it'll take to process. Okay, so it uploaded, and I'm going to go to my Sharkmedia account, and I'm going to click on my name and My Media, and it will be the one that's processing. These are the older ones, some of my Zoom sessions, and then this is the one that I just did now. Well, this video is still processing, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you on the next example. If you look at the little labels, these are private, so there's no way anyone can see them other than yourself. So an important thing to do with Kaltura in your Sharkmedia account is to change the privacy. You simply check this box of the video you want to change. You go to the right where it says actions, and you click on publish. When you click on publish, there's three options. Private will be only visible by the owner. Unlisted, that means anyone with the link can access it and view it. Or published, it'll be visible to individuals according to published destinations. I recommend choosing unlisted. That way, your students are going to have the link, you're going to be able to post it in Canvas, and they're going to be able to see it when it's unlisted. So when you click unlisted, make sure you click save. Okay, and then it's the green showed up and it says media successfully set to unlisted. So now I'm going to click back and just double check, and it still says private. So what I'm going to do is refresh my page just to be sure, and it changed to unlisted. So when I do that and I want to share this with my students, I'm going to click test, which is the name of my video, and I can share either two ways. I can click share here and copy. I can copy this link, or I can copy this link in the website URL, which is exactly the same. So either way, it's the same link and your students will be able to see it. And if you can see in this video, when I did record with Kaltura and I chose surface display, you can see everything on my screen, but you can also see me, still teaching in the little bottom corner. And when you're doing that, you can move it around as well. And just an FYI before I get off of the Sharkmedia, there's so many teaching videos on here. You can search the Sharkmedia NSU site, and like for example, if I search Kaltura, I'm sure there are multiple videos. Yes. So these are all people that work at NSU and have done tutorials for Kaltura. That's just one thing. But there's so many videos, and if you click on here, you have your playlists and your channels similar to YouTube. So if there's a video that you like, you can save it to your playlist. That way you have a little library under your own account of useful videos that can teach you something or remind you how to do something, which is great. Everyone should try to use their Sharkmedia account as often as possible. The next slide, I want you to actually log into Sharkmedia and click on your name and click on My Media, just so you see what videos you have under your name right now. And that is it for Kaltura and Sharkmedia.